Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got another NHL slate to go over. We have 8 games, and I have 5 plays I'm looking at. So we're going to be breaking down that slate in just a minute here. But first, before we get into the video, before we get into the recap, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on your post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. Also, you can follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter and at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. And we also have a Discord in the description below. The link to that will be in the description. And as always, leave your best bet in the comments section below for tonight's NHL slate. All right, quick recap of yesterday, and it went much better yesterday. After a poor 2-6 day, the day before, we bounced back here. So we went 5-1, 3-1, 2-6, and then back to 3-1 again. Yesterday, Washington in regulation, that play hit. They were down 2-0, and then they scored 3 unanswered goals and won that game in regulation. So very good result for us there. Ottawa and Montreal. Ottawa wins another game. It feels like the only teams they can manage to beat are the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs for whatever reason. But the Senators get the win, and the under cashes for Montreal and Ottawa. It was 2-2 heading into overtime. Brady Tkachuk scores a game-winning goal, gives the Sens a 3-2 win there. Our only loss of the night was Winnipeg and Vancouver under 6, and that was a bad beat. I believe 19 minutes, 22 seconds into the third period, Elias Pettersson scores and ties the game at 3, forcing it to go to the over for that total. And unfortunately, we were not able to cash that under. That would have been so nice if they just didn't score and we cashed the under, but it is what it is. And then in an absolute dominating win, Boston gets the job done. -1 cashes. They win 7-3 in Lake Tahoe versus a COVID-plagued Philadelphia team. They scored, I think, 3 goals within a minute, which was insane. But 3-1, I'll take it for yesterday. Let's hope to go maybe 5-0 today. We are 93-86 on the season, 52%. So not too bad. We got a lot of plus monies in there as well. So we hope to continue the good stuff today, as we have 8 games we're going over, starting with the Calgary Flames taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. And this line has actually changed a lot, which is rather concerning, because I had a bet here at a different price, which I'm going to end up taking this off my what do you call it now? My ticket, my card for today. We have the Calgary Flames and the Toronto Maple Leafs, -138 for the Leafs, plus 125 now for the Flames. And I was going to take the Flames here at plus 145 earlier, and this line has dramatically moved towards the Flames. So I feel like plus 125 against the Maple Leafs is just not a bettable line anymore. Calgary coming in 8-9-1, 4-5-1 on the road. Toronto coming in 14-3. They in 14-3-2. They're 8-2-1 on the road. These two teams are about balanced on their over-unders. Looking at this game, Jacob Markstrom versus Frederick Anderson. So I mean, this Calgary team is really struggling right now. And I thought this could be a decent bounce back spot, and if they gave me that plus 145, I absolutely love that. But at plus 125 now, this price range is a little bit too short for me to want to pull the trigger on the Calgary Flames tonight. My lean is towards the Flames to bounce back here and get a win versus Toronto, but it's a no play for me now that it is a plus 125. The value is all gone on the Flames, so it's a pass on this first game. But this second game sure is not a pass for me. I feel really good about this one. We have the Dallas Stars and the Florida Panthers. -106 for the Panthers, plus 105 for the Stars. Stars haven't played, I think, a week because of all the snow and the ice in Dallas. So I have a feeling they might be a little bit rusty heading into this game. The Panthers, they're 11-3-2 on the season so far, 5-2-1 at home. This team has looked good. They took, I think, 2 out of 3 from Tampa Bay. They beat the Hurricanes in overtime. They split a series versus Detroit, though, but this Florida team still looks really good. I like them a lot. -116 for this type of, for the way they've been playing here against the Dallas team that's been struggling heavily, that's been suffering from injuries and all that fun stuff, and another delay. Dallas is one of those teams where I'm looking to fade them right now, and I'm at a very short line here for Florida. Yeah, give me the Panthers here, -116. I really like them today. They're 6-3-1 their last 10 games. So Chris Driedger hasn't looked bad in net either. He's 6-1-1, .926 save percentage, and he averages 2.34 goals a game. So give me the Panthers here, -116 versus the Dallas Stars. Next, we've got the New York Islanders taking on the Buffalo Sabres, -158 for the Isles, +143 for the Sabres, over under of 5.5 goals. And looking at these two teams, New York, they've been iffy lately. They beat Buffalo in the 2 games they played earlier in last week, but then they lost 2 straight against Pittsburgh, where they got beat at their own game. Islanders need to, I think, step it up a little bit here. I think they get the win today versus the Sabres. But this -160 line is a little bit too wide for me, and I'm not trying to lay anything with the Isles here. The 3-way line, you can get them at -105, but I feel like this Islanders team, they go to overtime a lot more than usual because of their play style. They play a low-scoring, good defense, good goaltending type of game. I think the Isles win, but I think it's just a little bit too wide for my liking. So this game's going to be a pass as well. I would lean towards the under, but as you can tell, -141. I'm not trying to find out whether it's going to be an under or not with that type of price. The Isles are 5-12 towards the under. Buffalo is 6-8 towards the under, so definitely I lean towards the under, but -141, that's a little much. So it's a pass for me here. Next, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. -127 for the Lightning, +115 for the Hurricanes. This Carolina team has looked good recently. They shut out Tampa Bay in their last game 4-0. Tampa Bay is 10-4-1 on the year, 4-3-1 on the road. Carolina's yet to lose a game in regulation at home this year, which is really good. They're 8-2 to the over. Tampa Bay is 7-3 to the over in their last 10 games. But looking at this game, here's where I'm looking at. Alex Nedeljkovic just got his first shutout versus the Tampa Bay Lightning last game for his career. I don't see a team shutting down the Lightning like this 2 straight games in a row. Or actually 3 if you include the 1-0 win in their first meeting. Tampa Bay scores tonight, and they score in bunches. I like the Tampa Bay Lightning -127 bounce back spot here against the Carolina Hurricanes. Probably 1.5 2-unit play for me. I definitely think this Tampa Bay team, betting them off a loss is usually pretty good. And if not, then they may be a team I look to fade a little bit with all the injuries going on. But I like Tampa Bay to win tonight, -127. I expect them to step it up here and revenge their loss from a couple days ago against these same Hurricanes, a 4-0 loss. I don't see them getting shut out again. I don't see them getting shut down again. Give me the Lightning at -127 versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Next, we have the Los Angeles Kings taking on the St. Louis Blues, -157 for the Blues, +142 for the Kings, over under 5.5 goals. And this LA team is looking so much better right now. They've been playing much better. They've been getting a lot of scoring. I like the Kings in this matchup. I really do. We're gonna go with them at +142 here. They've been getting goals from Kopitar, from Dustin Brown, from Yeah, from more of their veterans, and they haven't really got much help from their young guys yet. So this team may be even getting a little bit better, and this potentially the way they're playing right now, they can potentially compete with Minnesota for a number 4 spot, with not Anaheim, with Arizona for a 4 spot in this division. I like the Kings. I'm becoming a little bit high on them, and Jonathan Quick's not been playing great. Calvin Peterson's playing even better. It looks like it's going to be Quick in net tonight. But I like the Kings here at plus 140. I think this should be lined more towards the plus 120, plus 115, the way the Kings have been playing and the way that these Blues have been playing as well. They've been struggling. But I like the Kings here, plus 142 versus the St. Louis Blues. Next, we have the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Colorado Avalanche here. Minus 134 for the Avalanche, plus 121 for the Golden Knights. Over under 5.5 goals for this matchup. And I love these matchups. Vegas and Colorado always produce these high quality playoff style hockey games. And coming off of back-to-back losses, I definitely lean towards the Golden Knights to win this game. But that's not where I'm going 100%. That's not the bet I'm looking at for this game. For starters, let's look at... So I want to take a couple look at some stats here from these two teams. We'll start with their last 10 games. Vegas has played to the under 4 out of 6 times. Colorado, 7 out of 10 times they've played to the under. And then their goaltending matchups are two of the best goalies in the league, I want to say right now. Marc-Andre Fleury is quietly having a very good season. 7-3, 935 save percentage, 1.71 goals allowed per game. Grubauer, 9-3, 936 save percentage, 1.67 goals per game. Their blue line's looking really good. Cal McCarr is looking like a very good defenseman. He's probably the best defenseman, not even close, in the NHL right now. The blue line for Vegas with Martinez, with Pietrangelo, with Theodore. Another one of those that looks like a really good blue line. I love the under in this matchup. I think we're going to get another low scoring playoff style hockey game tonight, and I really like the under in this matchup. And I also lean towards the Vegas Golden Knights. Off of back-to-back losses, you're getting nice plus money on them. I don't hate the Knights here in this matchup. Next, we have the Anaheim Ducks and the Arizona Coyotes. Minus 153 for the Coyotes, plus 138 for the Ducks. Over under of 5 goals. Another 5 here. This is the third time that the Anaheim Ducks have had a 5 as their total. They're 1-0-1 in those matchups. 1 over, no unders, 1 push. But this Ducks team, they play towards the under. I'm not going to be betting it. It looks like it's going to be John Gibson versus Darcy Comfer. I like the Coyotes in this matchup, but once again, this line is way too wide. Overall, this is going to be another pass for me. You don't have to play every single game, and I'm only playing half of them tonight. So I'm not a fan of this game. I just want to probably sit back and watch this one. Arizona, 10 over, 6 unders on the season. Anaheim, towards the opposite, 5-12, 5 overs, 12 unders. These two teams play the two different types of styles, and I really like to just pass in this game. I just don't see a side I'm looking to bet. Maybe the team total under for the Ducks, but that's already at minus 155, so there's no value on that as well. So this game overall is going to be a pass for me. I'll lean towards the Arizona Coyotes, but overall, pass. And finally, we have the Minnesota Wild taking on the San Jose Sharks. Minus 147 for the Wild, plus 133 for the Sharks. Over under 5.5 goals for this matchup. And this is another one where I'm not getting much of a feel on this one. These two teams have split the season series so far, 1-1 each. 1 over, 1 under. It looks like we're going to get Cam Talbot and Martin Jones. So it's a meh matchup at goaltender. I'd probably lean towards the over slightly. The Sharks have played slightly more towards the over The Wild have been split down the middle. This is going to be another pass for me. I just don't have a good read for it. We're only playing 4 games tonight, so this is a pass for me. I'm not a huge fan on this game, but I definitely want to see what happens. To maybe potentially betting these teams in the future. If the Sharks can prove that they are playing like a much better team, then there may be a team I want to play on in the future. But right now, it's a pass for me tonight. All right, let's quickly go over our plays for the night, and then we're going to head on out for the video. We have the Panthers at -116 versus the Dallas Stars. We have the Tampa Bay Lightning at -127 versus the Carolina Hurricanes. We have the Kings +142 versus the St. Louis Blues, and we have the Colorado Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights going under the total of 5.5. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We come out with daily content on this channel, so if you have those post notifications on, you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Real Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NHL tonight. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.